Welcome back to another Is It Good review. I know I haven't done this in quite some time. I haven't actually reviewed a single video game on this channel in what feels like a million years. I'm sorry. You probably think I don't even play video games anymore. I do. I still play video games. Anyway, I'm doing a review of a game that I've never actually done a review of this kind of game before, but I love playing tennis games. I love tennis games. I have enjoyed playing tennis games since back in the day, on the NES tennis. And I've just always enjoyed playing tennis games. However, I've never reviewed a single one until now. Before I get into this review, I want to give a shout out to 2K for providing me a copy of TopSpin 2K25 for review purposes. The footage you're going to see, the gameplay and everything, I recorded, and it is being played on an Xbox Series X, just so you know. This game only came out on Xbox and PlayStation consoles, last gen and current gen, and PC. It was not released for the Nintendo Switch, and probably because I just don't think that this game would run very well at all on the Switch. Just really, the Switch is old. It's like, 7 years old now. Anyway, so if you're wondering about TopSpin, maybe this might be your first entry into this franchise. And yes, it is a franchise. Matter of fact, this franchise started on the Xbox. That's right. Back in 2003, this was the very first ever TopSpin game. And it is part of my collection because, this was the first time I played this series, was right here on the Xbox. And on the front, you've got Pete Sampras there. You've got Anna Kournikova, and I don't know who this guy right here is. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, but this was just a treasure to play. I remember playing this. You had, I think it's Leighton Hewitt is who it is. It said the name on the back of the box. Reading is hard, I know. Anyway, I remember playing this, many years ago, over 20 years now. Just think about that this series is that old. And they've had several iterations of this game, and now we're here at TopSpin 2K25. Before I get into the full review, please do me a very big favor and subscribe to us here on the domain GPCE, which stands for Gaming, Pop Culture, and Entertainment, because those are the things that we cover here on this channel. We also go to conventions, as you've seen in previous videos, and we do a whole lot of other content on here. So you're going to find something that I'm sure you're going to enjoy, so please be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button if you feel like we've deserved it. And also, let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed playing this game as well. Now, so going to get into this here. I love tennis games. I've always enjoyed them, and TopSpin 2K25 is developed by Hangar 18. You might remember them. They developed other games, but it's also published by 2K. So 2K has owned the rights to TopSpin now for several years. I believe they've also put out other iterations of this game as well, and it's been a long time since we've had a TopSpin game. Now, several things I want to talk about. First and foremost, if you're new to tennis, this game does a really great job of teaching you its mechanics, teaching you the different types of shots, such as a slice, a lob, power hit, or a topspin shot. It also does a really great job teaching you the mechanics as far as the power meter, which you're going to see in some gameplay here. There is also a John McEnroe, famous legendary tennis player, has a TopSpin Academy, which you're going to see right here, which offers several different lessons that you can go through, and it's going to help you with your tennis game in this game particularly, obviously. But it's great. There's lots of lessons. I think the learning curve here is very nice. It can get difficult at first to play, but the game is still a lot of fun. I have had a blast playing this. Character models look great for the pros. Even for your create a character, it looks great, which, by the way, this game has a lot of character creation settings and things you can use to create a character. You can kind of see I made kind of like maybe an 80s version of like Brian Pillman, or maybe, whatever. Well, I guess Brian Pillman does come from the 80s, he's a pro wrestler if you don't know, but kind of made him look like he came straight out of the 80s or early 90s. There's a lot of character creation options here to customize and make your own My Player, which is a mode in this game. There is My Player. My Player is a game featured in a lot of different 2K games, such as famously known for, NBA 2K, of course. There's also My Player or My Career rather, in WWE 2K games, which they also make. So you're going to find that the My Player mode is really nice because you have to rank up. You start as like a rookie, and you have to make your way through the ranks, and there's little things you have to do in My Career to little goals or whatever you have to do to progress and level up your My Player. You won't be able to play like in Masters tournaments right off the bat because you have to work your way up to that. You'll start with like TS 250, then you'll work your way to TS 500, and then I believe it's TS 1000, and then you'll be able to, which is a Masters, I believe, and then you'll be able to work your way up until you'll be able to do things like, Wimbledon and things like that, which you'll be able to go and play. You'll be able to play with other pros. I know Andy Murray is in this game, I believe. You've got Roger Federer in here. I think it's Venus or Serena Williams, one of the two. I think it's Serena Williams is in this. So you can play as pros, and their character models in here look amazing. Gameplay, like I said, is very smooth. I never had an issue playing the game. You have a meter, and if you hold the button down on that meter, is where you'll get more of a power shot, and you'll have more control of when to do the timing, whereas you can tap to hit the button or to tap to hit the ball as it's coming your way, which I think is more, it takes a little bit more skill to do a quick shot like that. But you're going to probably find yourself doing more power shots and holding it down so you have more control of where to shoot, or where to hit, rather, the ball on the opposite side of the court. But yeah, the My Career mode, the My Player mode is really nice. You'll level up your character, and as you progress through the ranks, you're going to unlock more items, such as being able to hire staff, hire a support team. You'll be able to hire a coach. So you're going to have more and more and more things unlock as you rank up the titles, which, like, you go from like recruit or rookie or something like that to young gun to rising star, and then you get to star, which I think is the max one, which I haven't got to that yet. But I've played about 20 plus hours of this game, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. As I said, the character models look great. You've got real life stadiums in here, such as like Arthur Ashe Stadium, of course, which is here in America. You've got other real life stadiums in here all across the country. When you're doing the My Career mode, one thing which is interesting is when you travel, you lose stamina. So you got to kind of be able to manage your stamina. There's also like training sessions you can do to level up. There's a ton of things you can do to level up your character. There's different types of games. There's even games called champion home games, where if you beat the champion, you in their own home court, you unlock the ability to purchase a home at that particular location. So that way, when you go there, you can rest and you can gain more stamina. If you start to lose stamina and you play while you're winded, basically, you have a risk of actually getting injured, and you'll be out for a few months, which can actually cause you to go down in rank as well. But yeah, this game is a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like I said, the character models look great. The gameplay itself is very smooth. I've played a little bit of the online. That does have an online aspect too. You can play other people. There's tournaments and things like that. And I didn't have any issues with any servers or anything, so no problems there. And of course, it is 2K, and yes, there is a season pass. It's called like the Premier Court Pass, I believe is what that's called. And you're gonna see some of that here. I actually have already finished the first season because you get so many points, and I feel like it was just, for me, really easy. Then again, 2K did give me the highest, most expensive version of this game, so because of that, I got points and things I could use to get through the season pass a lot quicker. However, I will say that even if you don't get the most expensive version of this game, you should be able to get through the season pass, the Premier Pass, the Court Pass, quick with the coins you earn, the VC you earn. Also, when it comes to your My Player, you do level up your My Player. You get attribute points, and you'll be able to level up your player as well. And I believe you can also take your My Player online and use it against other players' My Players as well. The game has many options. There's doubles, there's singles. I believe there is also mixed doubles with men and women. Somewhere around there. There's different types of game modes. You can play to like 7 points, play to 10 points. You can play sets, best of 3, what have you. So there's a whole range of options that you can do here in this game to basically custom tailor it to your experience of how you want to play. Even if you don't want to play My Career, you don't have to. I do recommend the John McEnroe lessons, the TopSpin Academy. If you're new to tennis, and this is your first time playing tennis, I think this game does a really great job of introducing you to learning on how to play tennis, and also learning the controls, where to place the shot marker at when you're serving. Which, by the way, that's the one thing I had a really hard. I still have a hard time with, is when you serve, you have to hold down the button, or you can tap it if you want. But if you hold down to serve, you have to move the left stick to aim, and the left stick it's very sensitive. So if you hold it over too far to one direction, you'll fault and you won't hit the ball in the spot that it can legally go when you serve the ball. So that's probably one of my biggest struggles. But the game does a really great job of being accessible, and that is one thing I will say about TopSpin 2K25. It is extremely accessible. I do feel confident that anybody, no matter what your skill may be with tennis, whether you're new, or whether you're maybe an intermediate or expert, I think you're going to enjoy this game and you're going to love it. Is this a good game? I think it's a great game. I had a lot of fun with it. I think you will too. I highly recommend giving it a shot, because tennis is fun. I remember, like I said, playing this game many years ago and really enjoying it and having a fun time with it, me and my friends. You can play the TopSpin 2K25 locally, by the way, but I had a blast with it, and I think you will too. So those are my thoughts on TopSpin 2K25. Once again, big thanks to 2K for providing me a review copy of this game on Xbox Series X/S. And please let me know your thoughts on this review. Let me know what I can do to make this channel better and more enjoyable for you to watch. And as I said before, please subscribe to our channel here on the Domain GPC, which stands for Gaming, Pop Culture, and Entertainment. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.